MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Machine and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Eddie Murray, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. A.J. Burnett, out of the state of Arkansas, is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Gerard Dyson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Nero, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today. Burnett
has thrown north of 2,800 big league innings for his career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Story scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is
all right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe?
And the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned and the batter ruled safe.
Ready now, Joey Votto. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone.
Step on the bag for 1. Oh, wow, what a stop. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Greg Maddux gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Lou.
And Now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way.
No.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
They'll try again, 1-2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And there's one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, Eddie Murray. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Molitor scoops it up, and a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box, Paul Molitor. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's it.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0. lifted in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Brock, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Not shortstop, Trevor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Story, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Maldonado finds it, but no chance to recover. Bellinger is on at first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Greg Maddux. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he falls behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Nope. A ball and no strikes. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Set to get his day started, Yoshi Tsutsugo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate now, Lou Brock, pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Dyson. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Brock comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A high fastball is in there. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. So two go in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit to first. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Back in standing. At the plate, Eddie Murray batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Murray has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
The 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got a piece, it's 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 2.
2-2 count.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Delino DeShields swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Story picks it up, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
The batter.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with one down. 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, one man out. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Greg Maddux. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So now to the plate, Gerard Dyson, as he grounds one briskly to short. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Indiana is out in front here, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Jonathan Scope will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Ready for another chance? Sean Murphy. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Tony Gwynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready for another shot now, Joey Votto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Paul Molitor. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Burnett. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and grounds it to short, reined in. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brock waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Delino DeShields.
Ready once again, Delino DeShields. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right back to Burnett. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Digging in, Cal Ripken. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just inside. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Popped him up. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Damn.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Bruce at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was churning those legs on the base paths, making it to 3rd with a triple.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now here's the pitch. Burnett right back at it as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Settling in now, Greg Maddux. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
The center fielder, number 35.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher Sean Murphy. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Mickey Mantle will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the pitcher, AJ Burnett.
Jake Rogers is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Jed Bingham enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chris Bryant has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 17.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading off for Indiana.
Here comes the first pitch.
Tony Gwynn.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This pitch is popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Molitor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Brock. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Now batting, Eddie Murray. Facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do, he gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Indiana used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Greg Maddux earns win number 15 on the year as he struck out 13 in this one. A.J. Burnett is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
That's our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.